I would like to read a proclamation congratulating and memorializing Congregation Bene Shalom Hebrew Association for the Deaf. Whereas the Village of Skokie congratulates and celebrates Congregation Bene Shalom Hebrew Association of the Deaf, located at 4435 Oakton, Skokie, on its 50th anniversary. It's hard to believe it's been 50 years already. And whereas Congregation Bene Shalom remains the only full-service synagogue serving the deaf Jewish community in the United States, addressing congregants in English, Hebrew, and sign language, and where all are welcome, deaf and hearing, Jew and non-Jew. And whereas the synagogue was founded by the late Rabbi Douglas Goldhamer of blessed memory, who taught us that the most important thing we can do in this life is be kind, be kind, be kind. And I might add, after this last weekend, we should bear all of that in mind. Whereas Rabbi Goldhamer truly epitomized the words of the great prophet Micah, to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. And whereas we honor and recognize the past 50 years of Congregation Bene Hebrew Association of the Deaf, and the mentoring of Rabbi Douglas Goldhamer, instilled in countless individuals, whether deaf or not, in their spiritual journey. Now therefore I, George Van Dusen, Mayor of the Village of Skokie, do hereby proclaim and extend best wishes to Congregation Bene Shalom Hebrew Association for the Deaf on its 50th anniversary. And on a personal note, I would like to just mention that I remember it had to have been maybe 20 years ago, or maybe even longer than that now. Rabbi Goldhamer invited me to attend a service at the synagogue, and what an inspirational time it was. The people there were so welcoming and understanding, whether you were hearing or not hearing, whether you were Jew or non-Jew. He was a wonderful man, and I'm grateful that his vision has been continued. Some of you may remember Mort Paradise. Mort was the first hearing person I met who was a member of Bene Shalom. And he and I went together to services on a couple of occasions. And ironically, Rabbi Goldhamer died just about a year or so after Mort did. Both great people and tremendous contributors to our community. And I would like to invite Ken Clinkman and David Freireich to join me, and so I can present this, and perhaps you would give us some words. The microphone is all yours.
I don't think there's, I want to say thank you to the village and thank you to the mayor for those kind words. I don't think there's anything that I could possibly say after hearing what the mayor just said about Rabbi Goldhamer and about our temple. So thank you all very much. We really appreciate this so much. Thank you.
I would just like to say one more thing. I see these Skokie finest here tonight. We also want to thank our 10 years of the off-duty coppers, Chicago Police Department, that protect us for the last 10 years. So you guys do it here. They did it for us for 10 years. I think we were a little ahead of the curve in many areas. A lot of people weren't hiring security at that time, but we continue to be protected. So thank you guys also.